Morning, Jeff. Your uncle here. How did you get on at the 60th night? You didn't go? What happened? I thought you loved the 60s. You said... You what? You went to a heavy metal concert instead. You said you hated them. So, did you meet anyone? Oh, good. Nice? Good. You gave him your number? Well, that's great. What? Jeffrey, you hung up on him. You keep doing that. You go to concerts you know you'll hate, you chat up someone, give him your number, and when he rings back, you pull the plug on him. What is it about you? You seem to hate the very things you love. No, I enjoy hearing your voice. It's like music to hear. Why hearest thou music sadly? Sweets with sweets war not, joy delights in joy. Why lovest thou that which thou receivest not gladly, or else receivest with pleasure thine annoy? If the true concord of well-tuned sounds by unions married do offend thine ear, they do but sweetly chide thee who confounds in singleness the parts that thou shouldst bear. Mark how one string, sweet husband to another, strikes each in each by mutual ordering, resembling sire and child and happy mother, who all in one pleasing note do sing, whose speechless song, being many, seeming one, sings this to thee: thou single wilt prove none. Now, Jeffrey, I'm sorry to have said that, but I said I'm sorry to have said... Hung up.
How many plays do you think you've been in? Shakespeare plays?
Possibly half of them.
Okay.
Maybe that's a third, let's say.
A third of Shakespeare's plays. Well, we met through Theatre of the Dales, who I performed with for several years, which is David's company that you're artistic director of for how many years?
20 years all told, but the Shakespeares came in a bit later.
Right.
So, sort of 9 or 10 Shakespeares that we did.
Okay. And what was it that made you make the decision to start doing Shakespeare plays every summer?
Well, I was very jealous of a company that I worked for and had a lot of fun with, which was Wales Actors Company. They went all over Wales every year, playing Shakespeare in castles and old houses and things. And it was terrific. Every year I thought, why not go home? We're going to do this in Yorkshire. And indeed, we did. On a slightly lesser scale, but it was a lot of fun. You know, last year's King Lear, which we sort of rounded off with, we did in a couple of quarries. Did I tell you that?
Oh, I don't know if you did.
Well, first of all was a quarry in Meanwood Park, and we finished up at the Cowan Rocks near Ilkley, where there's a fantastic quarry. And both of the places were just heaven to act in, you know.
Why? What was so heavenly about them?
Well, we were completely surrounded by craggy rocks and things, you know, and the audience was all sort of here, there and everywhere on bits and pieces. We had a great big rock at Ilkley that seemed to be in the way, but no, we leapt on it and I said, blow, winds and crack your cheeks and so on. We made use of it, and basically the acoustics were fabulous. And the audience just loved the event, you know.
That sounds amazing. I can't believe I wasn't here for it.
Remember we were in a play?
We were.
Called
a play
Sonnets.
About sonnets.
Yes.
Was it just called Sonnets?
The first time we did it, it was just called Sonnets, but by the time we revived it, I think we might have called it A Summer's Day.
Yes. I think it was called A Summer's Day.
And you played both Will Tristram's mum and
the Dark Lady.
The Dark Lady of the Sonnets. Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Very cheeky.
And that was interesting for me because I didn't really know much about the sonnets at that time. And doing that show opened them up to me, especially because we did The Expensive Spirit and A Waste of Shame in that show. And I was like, whoa, what is this? This is amazing.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later. We're nowhere near it yet, but it's a good one.
Well, the chap who was writing it sort of wrapped the plot around the various sonnets, didn't he? And it meant a lot to me too. that you could say something to someone. It's a sonnet, but by God, it's you talking to that person, even if there's a long distance between you, perhaps. Very dramatic somehow.
Do you find it always very easy to get into the language, or do you still have stumbling blocks when you come across something for the first time?
I have complete mental blocks. In Lear, I was berating Goneril and walked off in a storm, came back and said, you sacked 50 of my followers. Oh! And stopped, because I thought, well, I've said it all. There's nothing more to say. I'd completely forgotten that I was going to go to Regan, who would look after me and scratch your eyes out if once she hears what a naughty girl you've been. Vanessa, I don't know if you met her. Do you know? Anyway, she played Goneril, and she looked at me, and she knew that I'd gone dead. So she just said, away! And I scuttled off, sort of both thankful and a bit embarrassed, you know. Oh dear.
But it happens. It can happen at any point.
Otherwise, yes, I adored, that's a bit much, but I really did relish being in these various places and letting rip. Lear seemed to be coming out of me at long last, you know. It was great.
Lovely.
My body, mister, come figure it out with the Sonnet Sisters.